Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
So today I'm going to share with you in this video the answer to the question, what should you be doing with this COVID-19 lockdown and what you should not be doing? I've been getting this question a couple of times, like, Loy, what should I do? Loy, what shouldn't I do? So I thought, okay, I'll tell you what you should do and shouldn't do. And right off the bat, let me get rid of the elephant in the room, because I know this thought is there in some of you people's mind. One of the things that you must do is not, and I repeat, not pay me money and sign up for my course or get your resume rebranded. No. Sometimes I wish I was that smart. Sometimes I wish you were so dumb and I was so smart, where I could say, take a course. No, don't worry, nothing. Don't mind. These dogs are coming near my wife, so you have to just walk. They don't. Yes, doggy. See? You stand. Yeah. See? Nothing. Come. The doggy just want to smell. He don't know you. See? Come. Walk this way. Finish, no? I told you should not run. Okay, you can walk till there. Okay. Sorry, I had to interrupt because my wife, if she would start running, these dogs would start chasing. Then I would have another headache on my hand apart from COVID-19. Yeah, let them follow. They want to know who you are and they just go because they feel bored, no? And then they'll go home. You see? They come, they make susu to show this my area. Don't come near my area. I make susu. So now he feel hot. He say, oh, this palang all crazy. Okay, I go back. Okay, come. Okay, let him go. Come. Sorry, these videos are never planned. Okay, so what I was saying was, let's get rid of the elephant in the room. The first thing that you people, some, not all, some people say, yeah. The first thing you should do is stick up Loy's course. Ha, LOL or whatever. Man, I seriously wish I was so smart. I wish I was such a genius or had such an influence like a god man where I could say, sign up for my course now. And all the people who are watching were so rich and dumb, not just rich, or dumb and rich. And they would pay me money and sign up for my course. It doesn't work that way, man. If making money was so easy, I'd be, I think, one of the Swamis of India. Just say one thing and people pay money. So having got that out of the way, now let's move on to what you should be doing and shouldn't be doing. Okay. So the first thing what you should be doing during this crisis is, what you want, mum, yum, yum. Huh? Okay. The first thing what you should be doing is, see, during the COVID-19 crisis or during this lockdown, the first thing is you cannot earn any money. So when you cannot earn any money means you're not getting revenue coming in. So when there's no revenue coming in, you should not spend money. Yes, doggy. See, when you don't have money coming in, don't spend money. Okay? So spend money means don't go and buy anything unwanted. It's basic necessities you have to buy. You remember when this UAE was putting this sale, 80% off, 90% off. I told you, don't buy. Nobody was listening. They're like, yeah, loser and this and that. I told you, don't fucking buy 80%, 90%. They want to get rid of their old stock. And what happened? They got rid of their old stock. Now you're left with a TV, you're left with a fridge, you're left with a perfume, you're left with t-shirts and suits and stuff you're not going to use. But what those people are left with, they're left with cash, money. So the first thing, please, is do not spend. Please don't spend. Okay, that's number one. Don't be stupid like, oh, I need to relax, so I'll buy something. No. Okay, that's number one. The second point is bring your expenses down to zero. Okay, all unnecessary expense. Now, I do not know what are your expenses, but whatever is unnecessary, and if you can eliminate it. See, for business people, what they tend to do is, if they have 10 employees, they'll terminate the ones who are the least performers. If they had expansion plans, they cut it down. If they had projects where people were working and they needed to pay them every week or every month, they stop. So try to cut down your excessive costs that you do not need. I'll give you a small example. In my house, this cleaner used to come, twice a week. All right. So I proposed this idea to my wife. Let's bring down the expenses to zero. She said, this lady is coming twice a week. So you can save the money there. So I told her, don't eliminate the whole thing. Let her come once a week, at least. Let her feed her family. And once a week you do it and I'll give you the money instead. Okay. So it's not that we are being charitable, but it's a small amount. But there we are cutting down a little bit. The second thing, my wife, she proposed this. My wife always likes shrimps. She likes shrimps, which is comparatively cheaper than outside, abroad. But here it is, okay, when we consider a Thai lifestyle, it is a luxury. So my wife said she's not going to buy prawns. She's going to buy, vegetables and other stuff that she normally likes. Good food, but not the luxurious stuff like crabs and prawns, which are expensive. So I told my wife, okay, you take this money, whatever is the difference, and you keep it for yourself. So it's savings. In my case, before I used to spend money on, let's say, online game with some upgrades. Okay, I told myself, I'll save this money, save. Okay, when things get better or I earn some more after the market becomes good, I'll spend. So it's cutting down these small things. It may not mean much, but it is, you save these small pennies. Like, I'll tell you, it might surprise you, but my wife always keeps a tab. Okay, we are buying these items. Where can we get it from cheaper? Okay, whether it's Pampers or whether it's, let's say, we're buying bottled water, good quality but bottled water. Where can we buy it from cheaper? Or this might sound like a very stupid idea, but because I have a scooter, we keep going up and down. Okay, so my wife and I thought about it, and we came up with an idea whereby we asked one supplier who supplies water. We said, we would like you to deliver water. What is the minimum? He said, if it is 5 cartons of water, it's worth it. So I said, okay, forget 5, give me 10. Okay. So now instead of spending money on petrol and time, we get the water being delivered. So, wherever you can cut down your costs and overheads, whether it's electricity, whether it is subscriptions, save. Every penny means a lot. Okay. I know you might say that, oh, that is being stingy. No, it's just imagine if you lost your job, if you lost everything. You need to think as if you have nothing. That's how you need to operate. Okay. At least that is how smart people think. I don't know about, billionaires, what they are doing. Maybe if you're a billionaire, you shouldn't be even watching my video. That's another thing. So cut down all your unnecessary expense. Make a list. And then next one may not work right now, but it's a good idea. Take out everything that you do not need. Everything that you do not need, which is of no value, and sell it off. Don't keep collecting things. I remember when I used to work in the corporate world, I used to love collecting ties, wearing those ties. I used to have premium ties, expensive ties. After I stopped being in the corporate world, I didn't sell off my ties. I kept it because it was my prized possession. I ended up keeping them for nearly, I think, 10 years or 12 years, even though I was not wearing a suit and a shirt and tie. One fine day, before leaving here to Thailand, I asked myself, why the fuck am I keeping these ties? Never going to use them. I gave it up for dirt cheap for the people who were close to me and at least got some money. Had I been smart and sold it slowly, I think I'd have made more money. But then again, better late than never. So take out all the stuff that you do not need, or you're not using, or you're simply collecting, unless you're a collector and doing like, worthwhile premium collection of rare stuff. Just collecting stupid shit, get rid of it. Okay, you will feel much better, trust me. Then the next one is, okay, so we focused on bringing the cost down to zero, not spending unnecessary, but then it comes down to, you need to earn money, right? You need to earn some money. See, over here, if you are a working class professional and you're not earning any money, you can't start, doing something that'll just give you money. This is one thing that people fail to realize, that in order to make money, you need to build trust. People will not give you even $1 if they don't know you. Okay, it's very hard. Unless, of course, you're giving them something so great, like, wow, it's like a deal made, which is impossible. Let's say you give $1 and you get $100 worth product. Then again, people will wonder, what's the catch? All right, so in the same way, you can't just suddenly open an e-commerce store or open a business. Many people tell me, Loy, I'm thinking of starting a business. During recession, it's not the time to reinvent the wheel. It's absolutely not the time. The reason being is, as it is, you don't have cash coming in. Second is, people are not spending money. Third is, you're thinking of increasing your expense. Yeah, I know some people will say, yeah, rents are cheap and I can negotiate. Fine, if you have that kind of appetite, go ahead. I've always told people, if you have the itch and you have the capacity to handle the risk, go ahead. But if you are expecting that, okay, it's recession and I'm going to start this new venture and save my ass, it's not going to work. That's why when people tell me, Loy, I'm going to get into this multi-level marketing, I'm going to get into this network marketing or selling online, or it doesn't work, man. You can't, because here's the thing, if you get into the business at any phase, any point of time, it takes at least 2 years. 2 years of pumping money, putting everything in to know if it'll work or not work. And majority of the time, more than 90%, it will fail. More than 90%. Okay. And say in 5 years' time, 99%, 10 years, most of them don't exist, So, don't crucify me for the figures. I'm just saying 90, 99, it can be less or more. So, I get these. And here's another important point I have to tell you is, people get in touch with me, for example, right now, and they say, Loy, if I take your services or I take your personal branding, will it solve my problem? Man, how in the world, if you're going to pay me money, how in the world your problem is going to be solved immediately? It's like me telling you, okay, we'll go for a run, we'll just run, and you'll get 6-pack abs. It doesn't work. It doesn't work that way, man. There's no shortcut to anything. I really wish there was a shortcut to success. I wish there was a shortcut to make big amount of money. Yeah, look at the fun. Every day I put up a video. For what? Because, building anything, whether online or offline, it takes time. I've been doing this now for what? The coaching, consulting business, 17 years. Putting content online without knowing what I was doing for 11 plus years. I mean, come on, man. It takes time, okay? So even if you pay me whatever amount of money, I don't have a magic formula. I don't have a magic pill that will solve all your problems. So in the same way, none of the internet marketers, no course, nothing is going to solve your problem. So then comes to, okay, Loy, then what can I do? Okay, here is a tricky part. It depends from person to person. Let's say if you are, if you're young, if you're 20 years old, it's different. If you're 50 years old, it's different. If you're a girl, it's different. If you're a guy, it's different. If you're attractive, it's different. If you're ugly, it's different. If you're in Syria, it's different. If you're in US, it's different. If you're in a part of the country that is under total lockdown, it's different. If you're part of the country that is totally free and open-minded, it's different. So there is no one size fits all. I would just tell you that if you're talking about what to do and how to make money, the best question to ask yourself is, what is that which I can offer in terms of value? Okay, something of value which people would need. Okay, and something of value that people would need. After you've identified whatever that is, ask yourself, okay, how can I give it for absolutely cheap or at a throwaway price, where a person would not think twice, but accept the deal. And the reason for making it cheap and affordable is you don't have that brand recognition or the market references, or you don't have the credibility. You need to build it. So some money is better than no money. So that is what offers something of value. I obviously I do not know what it is. Maybe you're a network engineer, you can offer networking solutions. Maybe you know, if it is IT, maybe you know how to assemble a PC or something, and you can make someone's headache go away, maybe it is you're at a senior level management position, you can consult a company. Maybe you are a businessman and you can offer business solutions. I don't know. But you need to do something. You can't sit on your ass and do nothing. Okay. Then here's one very important thing, okay, which I think some people have to keep in mind is stop doing stupid stuff. Stupid stuff like, I'll give you a good example. Abroad people are buying toilet paper. Okay, so many of them. In fact, this morning when I opened my feed, YouTube, I saw this Australian guy, a supermarket manager or something. He went viral because the Australians who purchased toilet paper, who purchased hand sanitizers, like enough for 8 months. Imagine, 8 months supply. Okay, 8 months supply. They purchased enough and more. Now they realized eBay was not allowing you to sell it. Amazon was not allowing you to sell it. So basically it was useless for them. So they came to return it back. So the manager said, fuck you. They showed the middle finger and told them, fuck off. We're not going to take it back. You keep it for yourself now. So they're stuck with it. So thinking that I'm such a smart guy. I'm going to profit out of this. I'm going to make quick money. Boss, wake up. Doesn't work that way. So if you have done that, you took a risk, it backfired, and now you're jacked. So please stop doing stupid stuff like this, 80% off, 90% off. I've always told you, don't. It's very important also to do one last thing, and that is to constantly sell and market yourself. See, this is something that I always do. If you actually notice, what do? I always keep marketing the brand, Loy Machedo. Always keep putting the intro ad. You see down my video on the screen, who is Loy Machedo? This is the branding bit. Then I talk about Loy Machedo. I tell you stories of value. I tell you stories about my life. I tell you incidents. I do research about UAE. So constantly offer value. Offer value to people. Be known as a person who gives them value. If people see you offering value, they will like you. they will want to associate themselves with you. They'll want to be with you. Be a person who offers value. Okay? So offer something of value. You can be a big guy or small guy. An employee offers value by working extra hours. Some people offer value by giving more than what they get in return. But there again, use your common sense a little bit. Don't always work for free, because if you work for free, people will take advantage of you. Always give them a little taste and then tell them, if you want more, you need to pay. That is what these online games they do. They let you play for some time, you enjoy it, you get addicted. Come, let's go. You get addicted to it, and then they tell you, okay, listen, you want to play more, you pay money. Means you can play after some time, maybe after half an hour. But if you want to play immediately, you pay money. So it is something of value that they gave you. But then if you want premium, you pay money. In the same way, I offer videos, I offer advice, everything online, which is genuine. But if you want one-to-one, my time, consultation, there you pay money. Okay? So what else is there? Yeah. Last if not the least, I would just tell you, please sincerely avoid doing unnecessary things. What do I mean by unnecessary things? Being in WhatsApp groups and forwarding nonsense, arguing with people online. Sometimes it can really backfire. Like you saw the number of people who lost their jobs and who are without a job. And please be careful. Being online is a responsibility. It doesn't help you. Instead of doing something like that, do something productive. Fine, you don't want to learn a new skill. At least do something that interests you. Yeah, but being online, forwarding nonsense and sharing nonsense and gossiping and even watching YouTube videos and podcasts. Okay, there's a limit to which it'll benefit you. After a certain point of time, it goes into the law of diminishing returns. Let's say, for example, there is a youngster, he's only watching YouTube videos and listening to podcasts. Fine, he'll have a great deal of knowledge. But where is the practical experience? It's like I'm watching videos to lose weight and get in shape. You can watch all the videos. You can listen to all the podcasts. You can listen to all the MP3s. You can read all the books on keeping fit and having stamina. It's not going to help out, right? So please keep that in mind. And yeah, one last bonus bit. Okay, this is the extra bonus. Health. Which I've always told, I always say, like, why am I walking and doing the videos? Why do I have this garlic in the morning? Why do I not have sugar in the first, let's say, 2-3 hours after waking up? No carbs. You need to keep yourself healthy. Peace of mind, good, healthy body, fitness. And here again, it's not a short-term thing. It's not like if you do it for 3 days or 1 week, detox, 7 days detox. It's all bullshit. If you're doing it consistently every alternate day, fine. Like fasting, if you do fasting frequently, fine. Consistently, fine. You just do one bit of fasting once in a year. It's like me, I went to the gym, picked up some weights, did something, and now I think I'm going to be Arnold Schwarzenegger. It doesn't work that way. So anyway, guys, I hope this video helped you in some way. Focus on cutting down your expenses to zero. Focus on things that you can do. Look at how you can make extra money. Start networking with people, which I told in the previous video. Sell aggressively. Sell yourself. Very, very important to sell yourself aggressively. In my previous video, I also told you, meet people who are influential, powerful, who can guide you, who can advise you, who are successful, who are better than you. Spend time with them. And last but not the least, I told you, health is important, and take action. So I hope these bits of advice help you. Put down your comments. I always like to read them. This is me signing off for now. Take care.